What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Locals Sk8. I'm your host once again, OG Skate Show. This is a podcast where we get to know local skaters on and off the board. And of course, here with me always, the Couch Boys.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing?
David Peralta, Victor Castillo. And now let's introduce our guest this week. We have Tank Michael in the house.
What up?
How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Dude, thank you for coming down.
Of course.
Appreciate that, man. First question I ask everybody is, what city are you repping?
La Habra. I always gotta rep La Habra.
Dope. Is that where you grew up?
No, I'm actually from Marysville, Washington.
Oh, okay.
I was there till I was 4, and then I moved down here because my grandma.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. And then how did you pick up a skateboard?
So pretty much my whole family were skaters, but I was sadly the only scooter rider for a really long time, and then around like 8th grade, my best friend made fun of me every day in history class.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what, let's just get a skateboard, and I got one. And then since then, I just fell in love with it.
That's cool, man. And did you get pretty good at scooter though?
No.
No? Okay.
I did all the basics, but
all
like...
the basics? Were you able to like fly out of the bowl and all
Oh yeah,
that?
I was able to do like some tricks, but nothing like crazy where you flip it over your head.
What were the basics on scooters? Like the tricks?
I was able to do like double heel whips, like 360s, bar spins.
Okay.
Nothing crazy.
But you learned some balance though.
No, yeah. I did that for like 5 years.
That's cool. And then once the hazing kicked in, you got the skateboard.
Yeah. And I fell in love with that.
That's cool, man.
Did you do any stairs on the scooter?
Not really. I was able to jump down like a 4 and a 5, but I always like just park better. It's just like the flow.
The flow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but hey, dude, that's a good thing, man. Graduating to a skateboard. And,
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I seen like people on the scooter, bro. I used to scooter when I was younger. I did a 6 there, but I seen someone do the Hollywood 16 on a scooter, and dude, one of them he landed it and then it took it to the next level, all Toro, and I think his scooter broke or he busted his jar or something, but it's gnarly.
Yeah, that's it can get dangerous, man. Those handlebars, I feel like getting away.
Oh yeah, they have.
Yeah, so dude, so that's cool that you got the board. Do you remember your first board?
My first ever board, I know, like when I was little, was just like this Alien Workshop longboard.
Okay.
It was like a weird, like long, I don't know what kind of board it was, but that was my first board. But my first like actual skateboard, it was a primitive deck. It was a Frankie Villani, a purple bat with like I had Thunder trucks and some like basic Formula 4s.
Okay.
Worst setup ever, dude. I did not like that thing. But I mean, it was good at the time.
Yeah. The Frankie one, was that his like board that was given to him through Primitive, or was that his art piece one, that one he drew himself, the bat? Do you remember?
Honestly, I'm not too sure.
I think it was that purple foil one.
Yeah.
It was like it had like holographic almost. Yeah.
Okay.
That was probably like a pro. I think it was a pro
pro model.
Yeah, okay, because I have that board that you're talking about.
I wish I kept it, dude.
Yeah.
That's the only board I threw away.
Okay, yeah, dude.
That would have been a good one to hang up.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, hell yeah.
I wish I would have known. Like I said, like sometimes if I do the research, I actually have that board that if I believe it's the one we're talking about. So
That's
I got
dope.
to meet him and he signed it.
Oh, I met him a couple times at like Manzanita.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, he's been at La Puente a lot lately. I've been rolling up and he's just right there, just chilling.
That's dope.
I think it's because his girlfriend rides for pawn shop though.
Mm.
Yeah, I think he's from the area too, around here. I've been seeing him around lately a lot, like skating bowling park, skate park, and around the area.
Yeah, that's cool, man. All right, but what's your setup like now? What are you riding now?
So right now I got a 8.5 King board. It has like Michael Jackson on it. It's pretty dope.
That's sick.
Okay.
And then I got these independent trucks that Zach at 88 gifted me because on my way to the park, my trucks literally fell off in front of 7-Eleven. Just riding.
Okay.
And then I got some, I think they're like 56 Bones Park Formula wheels.
Okay.
And just like basic reds.
Nice.
Oh, dope.
Dude, when you said they fell off, what do you mean that like your trucks fell off, like the hardware, or they just broke?
No, like, I don't know how, I was just literally riding in front of 7-Eleven and the what's it called?
The
Where it holds
hanger?
the wheel.
The axle?
Literally just snapped off.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
shit.
talking about the Kingpin?
No, it's the axle.
The axle
Axle?
like snapped on its
Yeah.
own.
I've had that happen. Well, but my truck was already cracked, And then I was just doing tray flips on flat, like waiting for the bus, and all of a sudden I just see my wheel rolling, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, no, I lifted my wheel over a crack, and it just popped off, and I fell straight into traffic. It was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, because it just hit some brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of that, like the other day, bro, I was skating the skate park, right, and I was just doing my thing, like hitting the handrails and stuff, and I was trying to learn to switch Smith on the little ledge, and I stalled and my wheel flew out, bro. I guess my bearing popped, but the bolt and everything was still in there. And I was saying, like, dude, imagine I was on a handrail or something and that would have happened. I would have took a slam, but thank God, dude, didn't. So I always say, man, always check your boards, maintenance it before you start doing something gnarly or even skating, you know?
Yeah. Update your stuff. Yeah, I know a lot of times, like for me, like you know, trucks are the kind of the thing you replace the least. You know what I mean? Because they're always like broken in the way you like them. You keep transferring to, but yeah, the maintenance on them, yeah, especially if you're skating hard, I want to check them out.
Well, I mean, I recommend if you like hucking it, always check your axles because they will eventually bow out like this, and then that's how they'll start to snap.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Are you goofy or are you regular?
I'm regular.
Regular gang.
Yeah, 3 of us against 1 in here today.
Right?
Yeah.
No way.
All right. What's your local skate park?
La Habra.
La Habra?
La Habra.
How long you been skating there for?
I don't even know, dude. Skating.
Did you start scootering there?
Yeah, I started scootering there since I was, probably 4th grade, 3rd grade.
Okay. Yeah, because like I said, that used to be my local park back in the day as well. But, you know, like, I don't know if, I don't remember too many people, but I do remember scooter kids, but, you know.
Yeah, maybe we ran into each other when you were younger.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, you never know. So.
Yeah, because we were going there with like 2016, maybe a little earlier than that.
I was definitely there.
Yeah.
All right. And then skating the skate park, what's your favorite obstacle there?
The quarter pipes.
The quarter pipes?
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
I love the little quarter pipes.
The little 2 minis, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I learned everything on it.
Okay. Yeah, I actually saw that you do like a how-to video as well, right?
Yeah, I do have 2 tutorials on my TikTok.
On your TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty cool. How does that do?
Pretty good. I didn't think... One of them we just did for fun. It blew up to like 20,000 views.
Damn.
It was how to tray flip. It was the worst how to tray flip video ever.
That's
and
crazy.
then I was like, you know, I'm going to just start doing more. And then it had an ollie, it had a 180, and it went from like just like 20,000. And my most recent like tutorial blew up to like 55,000.
Wow.
Damn.
So yeah,
That's cool.
we're doing that.
How'd you get the idea of doing tutorials? Like, just you and your homie one day just thought about it, or you're just like, you know what, let's do this?
Well, I got the idea from like, cause I usually skate by myself in my front yard, and I always look like I always look up how to do a certain trick, but like they wouldn't explain it like the way I'd need it to.
Yeah.
So I went like countless amounts of videos, and I'm like, you know what? If I can't find the way I want to learn, I should just teach people like what they're missing.
Yeah.
Right.
So like just those little details that I knew that they didn't tell you, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just do that for those who were in my shoes.
Right. Yeah, because maybe to them, maybe they're talking to people that like he thinks they're experienced already. You know what I mean? And you're like, no, these guys need to be explained a little different. So that's cool. And then how crazy, like you said the worst tray flip how-to video. But do you ever think that you make this video and it's gonna blow up, and then you have the ones that you're like, oh, this is just whatever, and then it goes?
Yeah, that's literally how most of them work. I thought they were like okay, and they did the best.
Right.
And the ones I put more effort into don't do as good.
Yeah.
I'm like, that makes no sense.
Right. Yeah. And it that's the way it goes, man. Like the first thing that ever blew up on my Instagram was me doing jump roping. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like no skate clip, no nothing like that. But you know, I am smoking while I'm jump roping. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, or it could have been the song I chose. I don't know. So it went to like 10,000 views, like
That's
fast.
pretty good.
That's real good.
And I was like tripping. So, and then I tried to do another one. Didn't go nowhere. So yeah, man, I tell you, that's pretty cool.
What's your TikTok? I might have to check that out.
Yeah.
The tutorial.
It's Tank.Michael.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I can totally relate with you too with the trick tip things, because sometimes like lately I've been trying to find a good trick trip video for doing frontside airs out of like bowls. And no one does any trick tips on frontside airs. It's always backside air.
It's funny, I made one of those and I just didn't post it just because it wasn't like the way I wanted it to look. It was pretty good too, but I was like, I could do a little better, and I just never like posted it.
Yeah.
Wow. That's probably one of those ones that'll blow up too, like you said.
I know.
Yeah.
I found this one dude too on Instagram. I think his thing is Skater IQ. He's pretty good at like explaining, but he does more like vert. So that's why I've been following him because I'm trying to learn all the vert stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to that dude because that's cool. And then people are looking it up and learning too as well. Man. All right. So you say you skate by yourself. Do you have a skate crew that you hang out with? Do you have?
I mean, I don't. I used to. All of my friends, we'd skate like every day during like COVID because everything was closed. I mean, just more spots were open.
Right.
So we'd go do that, but then everyone kind of fell off. I got hurt one day, and then just like no one skated anymore. I have like 2 that still skate, but it's not like every day.
Yeah.
Right.
But sometimes at the park, whoever's just there, I like skate with them.
Yeah.
Or like when 88 does the courts.
Yeah.
If I'm able to go, I'll go and just skate with everybody.
That's cool. Yeah. I like how they set that up. I actually.
I know. I love it.
Yeah, I went there yesterday and it was pretty fun. I only had like a half hour of time left, but yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
Well, what happened to you say your best friend, the one that used to make fun of you at high school?
Yeah.
Do you still see him or not?
No, yeah. I hang out with him pretty much like every day. We go surf and all that every week.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Surfing, skating. All right.
He's got a good balance of balance.
Well, skateboarding did come from surfing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
It's not as easy as skating, though.
Yeah.
So hard.
I've been trying for 2 years and I still can't stand up.
I went one time, I couldn't stand up, but I tried like until I couldn't, till it was time to go pretty much. Everybody was like, all right, dude, come on. I'm like, all right.
The first time he took me out, we went camping down by like San Diego, that area, and we're on like the cliffs, and we go down to the beach, and not even like 30 minutes in, we encounter a shark. I was like, oh my wow,
dude!
My first time ever surfing. There was just like, it was like not even like 30 yards out, and this wave's crashing. It was like a small wave too. It was not even like 3 feet, 4 feet. And you just see this black shadow just going through it. It was probably like 8 feet, a little bigger than this.
Okay.
But it was like, his face turned white. He was not even like 10 feet away from it.
No.
Do you know about the
Were you
that
scared?
My last time.
Yeah, I was scared. I was on a longboard. He was on a broken boogie board. It was in half.
Oh.
And I caught this wave and he outswam me. He was like terrified for his life. It was so funny though afterwards.
It's like in the cartoons when they just all of a sudden can swim like a speedboat.
No,
and then
literally.
Oh,
That was him. It was funny.
That is crazy, man. I was tripping when I don't know what I stepped on. It might have been seaweed. I didn't care. I jumped on that board, shallow water. I just started.
I stepped on so many stingrays. It's so scary. You just feel like the slimy thing swim under you.
I had 2 homies get both on the same day stuck by a stingray in the foot. I was just like, dude, that sucks.
Dude, I don't like being in the ocean or the water because you don't know, like when you're in there, you don't know what's under there, or sometimes when I'm in the pool in the night, like you don't know what's under the water.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
Turn the light on, man. Dude, that's cool, man. That kind of goes into the hobbies, but yeah, dude. Shout out to the guys that you still at least skate with at the park.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's like I said, like before. There's always park homies, and then you go back to your life and everything.
Yeah.
But shout out to that, man. Who's the local skate shop then?
88. I'm there every day.
What about before they were there? Because they've probably been there about a year now.
Yeah, before 88, I went to Active like the second I started skating. It was okay. Didn't really like it as much. Then someone told us about Two Felons, and then I went to Two Felons literally like my whole skate career pretty much.
That's cool.
And they like took me in, and I met all the people through them like Tom, Rudy.
Yeah.
All those guys, and then I started going to like their events, and they started hooking me up a bit.
That's cool.
And then I just slowly started going away, just because like it was closer for me to go to 88 and all that.
Yeah, shout out to that though. I mean, because you want to support the locals as well, but
they're cool.
You don't want to forget where you come from too.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to check that shop out because it's probably a little closer to me too.
It's really chill. I like it a lot.
I might actually just stop by real quick
really
for a little peek on the way home because I passed by there.
Yeah. I've been hearing it a lot, like, like I didn't know what it was, but, a lot of people have been talking about it, so.
No, I love it. It feels like home.
I just found out one of my buddies, Wyatt, he's always there.
Oh, yeah?
Skate just showed me, actually. He was like, what? I just ran into him the other day at a 7-Eleven.
That's sick.
Yeah. I saw Wyatt yesterday too at the skate park. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. Dude, that's cool, dude. Shout out to them out there. They're doing a good job. You know, they're trying to get the community together to have the park back.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Get rid of that helmet rule. It kind of sucks too because like you know the guy that's there enforces the helmet rule, but then there were scooter kids. Unfortunately, you were one, but yeah, you know. But you know, it says no scooters, no bikes, or whatever on the sign, and he goes, if you're gonna enforce a helmet rule, you gotta enforce that too. You can't just be, you know, you can't just say no to us and not to them. You know, and the guy was just playing like, oh, I don't know, you know.
He's like, I'm just doing my job. This is what they tell me to do.
Yeah. That's annoying, dude.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know why it's so enforced there. And then I started thinking about it. I don't know if it's because of the Boys and Girls Club that's so close to it that they're trying to regulate so hard. I don't know. You know what I mean?
I think it's just probably because like the past couple problems right before, like security was like really enforced. There's a couple things that went down.
Okay.
And ever since they came, they're like, you know, just make them wear helmets too.
Yeah.
I'm not really too sure.
It's crazy though, because I do know that park to be like, I mean, going there, I knew it was pretty hash, but like I've heard some crazy stories of stuff that goes on there.
Yeah. That's why I had taken a break from there because it was getting a little too wild, you know. So, and then when I did come back, the helmet rule was enforced, and I was like, I was over it. I could go to somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know, but man, dude, I do miss skating there though.
There's so many good sessions
I'm gonna have
at
to
that park.
go there early in the morning or at
That's
night.
the best.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Nice cold air.
Do you have to jump the fence or anything, or is it open?
Most of the time it's just open at like I think 9 or 8. I get there like 10 now, so it's usually open for me. But there's been a couple of times where it's been closed. And I just hop the fence.
Okay.
And a couple people are already skating there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something I wouldn't want to do at my age is hop the fence right now.
Hey, was there any time that you got like a ticket for skating without a helmet at a skate park?
Just kicked out, huh?
No, never been kicked out either.
No.
I always have a helmet on me. I don't mind wearing helmets.
Okay.
Because I go to Vans all the time, so it's like I'm used to helmets.
Okay.
Hey, safety
He's
first.
got his own helmet, so that's cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, and then you get the park to yourself?
No, literally. That's how it is like every day.
Dude,
It feels like it's my own park.
That's the best. It's like a little private training facility, right?
And you can even make something out of the helmet, like Andy Anderson. He has his own pro model helmet. Little Julian skates with a helmet with the mohawk. So.
Yeah.
I don't really like
wearing
them,
it
but
lately, but yeah.
They're okay. They get in my way just like sometimes.
You still be rocking it right now, or?
No, I only wear it if I have to.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, I don't.
It's
I don't
like
wear
I put it.
helmets.
It's in the trunk or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
That's how I used to be though. I used to take the helmet with me in case they said something. You know, like just roll in with it on, and then it wasn't even a real skate helmet. It was probably like a baseball thing or something. You know, like
yeah,
protect you.
little ball cap.
Right. Wouldn't even protect you if you fell anyway.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, so.
I mean, I do the same thing, but I don't carry a helmet. I carry a set of pads in the back of my truck.
I use like knee pads, and that's about it. If I'm doing something crazy, I got like those big 187 knee pads.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been wanting to invest in a pair of those. I heard they're real good.
I've been through like 3 different types of knee pads, and I think those are the best. Especially when you're skating bowl, and you're in the air, you just throw your board, you just fall straight on your knees, you slide perfectly.
That's not bad.
So you're a bowl skater, huh?
Yeah, I like transition a lot.
Transition's so fun.
What would be your favorite bowl that you skate around?
I'd say my favorite probably is like Manzanita or Mayberry. I love those 2 bowls. Mayberry probably number 1.
Mayberry does have a nice bowl. I like that little spine, like how it has that little L-shaped spine.
Oh yeah,
you can just air out of it so perfect.
I ate it so hard on that thing one time. I was learning. Tanner was teaching me how to do like backside nose grab over it.
Yeah.
And one of them, I approached it too quick, and I kind of like bailed, but I caught the edge of the coping. And I flipped over and I smacked my wrist on the coping and like sprayed it, like fractured it pretty bad.
Dude, those hurt because when I used to do Chino, I've smacked myself on the coping so many times, just like where you come down and you rib yourself. The next day you're just like, dude.
No, yeah.
Transition skating is no joke when you slam.
No, yeah. It's like it's easy to get out of sometimes, but when you're in the air and you can't make it, it's just gonna suck.
You're just like, well, here it comes.
Yeah.
Hey, to be honest, like. I think transition skating is harder than street skating, like and way gnarlier. To be honest,
I think transitions hard at first, easy after, and I think streets easy at first, harder after.
Yeah,
Like once you get the hang of it, then it's like you got it.
I feel like the earlier you can start skating transition, like for me, like if we had skate parks when I was a kid, I couldn't imagine because I spent hours doing just street stuff or flat bar or fun box, whatever I had. So if we had transition, oh my gosh, I definitely would have learned it, But now that I'm older and it's like foreign, It's like, damn, it's like, how do you learn this now? But I mean, I've had some stuff, and then I've fallen, and it goes, and then I go, you know what? I think I can live without that trick now. But the knee pad thing, I could probably get down with that if I had to. It'll probably feel safer.
There's been a couple times I didn't wear my knee pads or like anything, and I ate it so hard. Like one time on Halloween, with me and my friends dressed up, and I was dressed up as a milkman, and I was in the bowl, and I was grinding. I did a 50 across the coping, and when I went in, I don't know how, my truck basically, I think the bushing blew out, and it just went the other way, and I slammed straight into it, smacked both elbows, and I rolled my ankles at the same time, and I just whiplashed my neck. Dude, I thought I broke my elbow at a swell bow. I was just all destroyed at the bottom.
Oh my god.
It was bad.
Halloween.
No, literally.
That's the craziest part about transition. You if you're a street skater, you think you've been wrecked. You will never be wrecked until you slam or get hung up on the coping.
Oh, I hate that.
Or when you flat bottom.
Oh my god, that hurts so bad.
I remember hung up trying to roll into La Habra, just boom, just straight to flat. That's no fun, and that's not even that deep of a bowl. There's no way I could imagine
I got hung up on that bowl one time.
Like a Brea bowl or something, that one's deep.
No, that Brea one's scary. Out of all the bowls, I don't really like that one too much.
I don't even like rolling around it. It makes me nervous.
No, I know the deep end. I get my heart drops a little.
I'm like, okay, especially when it's a little crowded right there, and then I gotta play it all cool, I'm not scared. I'm like,
oh yeah,
dude. I'm like, okay, dude. And if I look over, I'm like,
It's you get that feeling of vertigo, right?
Yeah.
It's like everything just starts.
Right.
Fuck.
I'm like, nope.
And I'm afraid of heights a little bit, so it just makes it worse. I look down and I'm like, I hope I don't fall.
I was never afraid of heights when I was a kid. I used to be able to climb billboards and and I used to tag up there and stuff. But I knew how I was more in shape. I knew how to I guess I knew what I was doing. I guess I had confidence in it. And now heights are just nope. It just changed for me now. I'm like, nah.
I'm trying to get over my fear of heights. I like looking at stuff from a high view, but it's just a little scary still.
Yeah, you get that. Like I said, you get that vertigo feeling where everything just zooms in and you're like, whoa.
The homie Shane, right? He doesn't he do some crazy?
Yeah, Shane's always doing some crazy stuff. Him and Anakin always at the top of buildings in New York or Dubai.
And I'm like, what the hell, dude? Because I remember skating with him at La Habra too. He's always been jumping off of big stuff. He was really, really good at that. I don't know. Does he still skate?
No, yeah. He still skates.
Okay, cool.
Pretty much not every morning, but he's there at La Habra with me sometimes.
And then I see those photos of him out there on the rooftops, and I'm like, that's wild. Man.
Yeah, crazy.
Dude, I saw. I seen the, the billboards when people go up there or try to graffiti or stuff like that. I'm like, dude, how does people do that? Or you see hit ups on the top. I'm like, dude, they're risking their lives to be up there,
Yeah,
pretty gnarly, but that's what they do.
Yeah, the freeway ones, they're like, nah, I never went that far.
Well, what's crazy about those billboards too, it's they're meant to flex because of the high winds. So when you're up there, you'll feel that thing just swaying back and forth, and you're just at first you're like, am I tripping out? Is this thing swinging? But once you get used to it, you're just like, all right, just kind of go with it.
At night is the worst because you can't once you turn around to try to find the ladder, the lights are so bright.
Those things are so hot.
Where's that ladder at? I can't get I freaked out one time the first time I went up there because I was like, how am I gonna get down? I got up there, I was like, how am I gonna get down? And then I figured it out. I was like, all right, you got up here, let's do it. So I just relaxed and I climbed back down. I was like, man, I don't think I could do that again.
Dude, I've been into situations where I'm up somewhere high and I'm like, can we just call the fire department or a helicopter to come get me? I was just like, I don't want to go. It was easy coming up, it's hard going down.
Yeah. Dude, that reminds me of Steve-O's challenge when he in Hollywood when he taped himself on the billboard.
Oh, the billboard?
He's all like, hey, I'll get my crew to get me down. Fire department's like, nah, we gotta get you down. So Steve-O felt bad and put donated like what was it, like 50,000 or something like that, 15,000 to the fire department or some kind of cash, you know.
Yeah,
but dude, that was funny.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Have you ever had that like happen to you where like you go somewhere high or like, because I know you're telling me you like to like cliff jump and stuff.
Oh, not yet. I haven't gotten that crazy.
Okay, all right. Did you watch skate videos? Did you have any favorite skate videos?
My favorite one I love to watch is a Zero video. I forgot the name of it. It's been a while, but I know the intro's like all of them just slamming to Suicidal Tendencies.
Okay.
It was one of the coolest videos ever. I just love the way the intro is.
Maybe Cold War?
No,
Strange World?
It could be a tour video too, because I don't know any of the main videos that start with Suicidal, so it could be a tour video.
I forgot the name, but it was really sick. It was my favorite one. And I got a couple other ones like Toy Machine.
Toy Machine's always good.
Those are always really good ones, and Volcom videos. But one of my favorites for sure is Curran Capel's video. I forgot which one it is too. I forget the names of them.
Dude,
but that one was really good.
Curran Capel's that dude, that little kid's insane, dude.
He's not a little kid. I think he's older. He's like our age.
He's still young to me. If I'm older than him, he's young.
Yeah.
He's rad.
Who would be your favorite team or pro?
Favorite team or pro? Not sure about like team, but I have a couple skaters I really like, which is Curran Caples, Heymana Reynolds.
Okay, yeah,
and
then, he skates bowl and transition. Yeah.
I really like what's it called too? This is one local. His name's Taylor Nye. He's really good at skating. Like he can do like 540s. Seen him at Volcom, the Costa Mesa Park, Tustin. At Manzanita one time he did 360 Indy over the little like spine into the little bowl.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Definitely those guys.
Dude, I respect mad like transition skaters like that are willing to shoot out and rotate in the air and all that.
Oh yeah.
Like me, I'm a big Grayson Fletcher fan, dude.
Oh yeah, I love Grayson Fletcher.
Dude,
yeah.
That's ideal goals of how I would love to learn how to skate a bowl.
Tom Shar. Was that his name too, right? Oh my god, dude, that guy is just ridiculous on the big mega ramps.
Mega ramp?
Ooh, man, that's crazy.
Would you ever skate a mega?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I got a friend in like Encinitas. His name's Mitchy Brusco. He did the 1260.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Dude.
And he'd teach me some bowl stuff when I'd go down there. It's super fun skating with him.
That's it.
Have you ever or thought of ever going to like a Woodward or anything like that?
Oh my! I've always wanted to go to Woodward so bad.
Right.
I just don't have that money for it.
Yeah.
I think I'm like too old to go now.
Yeah, probably.
I think they have like an age.
Right.
Yeah, I
right.
think so. I think so.
So like I'd have to be invited to go.
Or you could just sign up and become a camp counselor.
I thought about that too. I'm like, I'd so do it.
Yeah.
You'd still get all the benefits and get paid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
it's been a dream of mine.
Woodward seems like the place that's where if kids come out of there, they're pretty much almost in the right direction. You know, if they're trying to go pro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
a lot of those people that are pro now and older, they're like, yeah, we all been to Woodward. I know him from there.
You can always hit up Woodward Tahoe. They have a mega ramp set up with the foam pit.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
And then they also have the one with that like little black like skate light on it where it's foamed, and then you can practice.
I think you can pay for like a day pass too, like $50 or something.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to put out there because one time we were up in Tahoe and we went, and I kind of made him almost kill himself because I told him to front flip into the foam pit. Ended up slicing his arm open.
I tried to front flip and I didn't do it. I messed up on the slam and I just got a little bolt and the hanger pot hit me right here. So I killed the session for us and we had to go back home.
Well, even worse is I was driving a Mustang in a snowstorm that time. So they were like, well, if you go up that way, you guys won't come down. But if you go down the hill now, you guys might avoid the snowstorm. Yeah. And like I said, when we walked out, the snow was already like this deep.
Oh my!
So we were just like, I was like, I wonder if the Mustang is gonna make it.
We were sliding. We were going down because the hospital was this way, our hotel was this way, so we had to go back down before the storm. So we were going back to the hotel. Our car was sliding to like this little ditch. Where there was
because we pulled over because we forgot something. I was like, let me check the trunk, see if I put it in. As soon as I pulled over, the car just started fishtailing its way down into off the side of the cliff.
We were just like, nah, we kept going.
Yeah. That happened to me one time going to the snowboarding. You know, I was like, oh, we're supposed to make a right here, and I was like, and we're almost missing it, so I was about to turn, and the car started sliding. I go, no, we'll take the next one. It's fine. Straightened out, you know, like, oh man, that was scary because going to Mountain High, there's like the normal way to go, and then you can take the back roads.
Oh, the highway 2.
Yeah, and well then we took the back road, and they hadn't done
the snowplow.
Yeah, the snowplow or did the salting yet, so it was pretty slick.
I want to snowboard so bad.
I was just about to ask you.
My friend and I, the one who made fun of me, his name's Landon.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to actually snowboarding for the first time next week.
Oh, cool!
So I'm so excited. My brother was just there last night. He used my dad's board, broke the binding on it.
Oh, okay.
The whole sole of his boot fell off.
Damn.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna need some binding soon too, because mine are looking a little rough.
I'm so stoked to go though. It's been a dream of mine to go snowboarding.
Yeah, that's so rad, dude. Which mountain are you going to?
I think just like Big Bear, nothing
Big
crazy.
Bear? Okay.
Dude, go out there, have fun, but be ready to be very, very frustrated. He was with me my first time, and he'll tell you I was struggling.
You were starting, yeah. I learned pretty quick.
I feel like it wouldn't be that hard. It was like my experience with skating and surfing.
Right.
That might actually help you because I couldn't pick up the heel toe thing, you know, and then I kept catching edges.
And a lot of it has to do with how your feet are set up too on your board. Because like I remember my first time buying all my own equipment. I was like so excited, like I set it up like if I was gonna skateboard, right?
Uh-huh.
So I set up the bindings a certain way, and then I get to the mountain, and I can't control the damn thing for my life, dude. So I had to go back down, adjust a couple feet, go back up the mountain. Okay, this is a little easy. Okay, let's go back down, move this foot this way, this one, boom. And next thing you know, once I found that perfect balance, I was like, oh, heels to toes. I was going for it. I was like, all right. You know, and people are different. Some people want their feet this way. Some people want them out that way. Like it's a trip. So you gotta find how you're supposed to be set up. You know.
I think I spent the whole day on the mountain coming down power slide. The next day, my legs were hurting.
That's funny. My brother, when he went, he said that his friends just threw him down the Black Diamond.
That same thing with me.
That's what they did.
They left me up on the top, dude. Like my friend just left me. I was like, nah, dog, that's fucked up.
I want to do a grab. I'm just confident enough. I know I'll probably eat it a couple times, but I want to do like a nice just like slob, just like off one of those like 3-foot ramps.
Dude, if you do that, film it.
No, I want to. Yeah.
I want to check that out because the dudes that do that, I'm like, dude, that looks so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I took my friend Ruben for the first time, and I mean he learned right away, and he was trying to do the jumps on his first go, and I'm like, dude, you are out of control, man. Yeah, and he was just like falling, but he was getting it. I mean, he knew how. He was like, dude, this is the best thing ever. You know, like I was like, that's rad.
Dude, so I went to Big Bear for my first time 2 years ago. Went with my nephew. He's really into snowboarding, so he invited me one time. He's like, dude, you're gonna love it, you know. So I go not knowing how to snowboard, no experience, and you know, I get the gear and we're going up the ski or the lift, and then the lift, and they're like, all right, like when you're ready to like when you're on the top, just get ready to jump off. So dude, when I got ready to jump off, they had like a little ramp, but dude, I shit like slipped off. I had trouble getting back up, and like the whole time, like I said, I have a video, man, of me just power sliding just down the hill because dude, I couldn't do it. A lot of people are saying like, dude, you're a skateboarder, like you'll be able to snowboard no problem. Like it's the same shit. In reality, I experienced it myself for my first time. It's not the same shit.
Not the same.
You're tied up, you can't build, and I get slippery.
I get paranoid about that being stuck in.
I think I did pretty good getting off the ski lifts because I never got off. I never got ate shit, but honestly, I do like watching on YouTube the videos of the fails because those things are hilarious.
Yeah,
you'll have fun, man.
Yeah, dude, just go out there.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Yeah, just go out there, have fun, and be prepared for the ski lift.
The thing to get used to is it's gonna feel like you're going fast.
Oh, I love that feeling, man.
So if you like that feeling,
I love going fast.
That's the best.
It's the ultimate hill ball.
Just know that it's all your hips. Like if you want to turn, you gotta use your hips.
It's all in the
hips. It's all in the hips.
So yeah, man.
Thank you, Chubbs.
Yeah, man. So, dude, I can't wait. And let us know how you did, man. I can't wait.
I think I might bring my GoPro. Just strap it to my chest.
For sure.
Definitely, dude. Definitely.
Yeah. It's a must.
You'll definitely want to capture that.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this: once you experience it, you're definitely gonna be addicted to it. You're gonna be like, next year I want to go to Mammoth. Next year I want to go here. I want to go snowboarding here.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, Mammoth is the best one.
Yeah. Cali, Mammoth. I heard the Mammoth is like
my dad always
top
talks
line.
about Mammoth.
That he goes?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
How long has your pop been snowboarding for?
Oh, I don't. He hasn't been doing it like ever since we were born, but he used to go like all the time. He was just telling me a story last night how he was going down. I don't know if it was Mountain High or Mammoth. He was just like going for it, speeding down, and there's this one other dude across like the path from him, and then just started catching his same speed. And for some reason, this dude decided to cut in front of him and just smacked my dad. My dad started tumbling, like ragdoll down the mountain. I was like, I couldn't imagine.
I've been hit by somebody going. My first run down the mountain, I took all my friends. I got free passes and everything. So excited! My first run going down the mountain, some guy just zoomed, hit me, knocked me out, dude. Messed up my tailbone. I was done for the whole day.
No, that's my biggest fear. I don't want to get hit because I can't bend my knee all the way there with like.
And you're gonna see that too. Once you're gonna see people sitting in the middle of the mountain, like just chilling, taking photos, doing this and that. You're like, get off to the side, please. Yeah. You know, like I understand if you fall, that's different. Mm-hmm. You know, and I did the thing where I was warning people. Like when I got to the top, you know, the double black diamond or whatever it was. I'm like, hey guys, everybody here. It's my first time, all right? So they're like, okay, cool, thank you. We'll stay. We'll make sure not to get next to you then. Because we don't want to mess up, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'll let everybody know. Hey, it's my first time, man. Sorry if I don't want to be in anybody's way. But it was cool.
So what happened to your pops when he crashed? Did he get hurt? Did he get back up? Did he try to fight him?
He was just like bruised and stuff. But like,
luckily.
Did he know who he was though? The other dude that ran into him?
No, it was just some random.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Same with me, man. I just knew he was wearing like a red jacket or something. Like 100 people wearing red jackets. You know, like
So you get up and like, where's the dude with the red jacket? Yep. It's just a whole group of people with red jackets.
It's just at the skate park, like at the skate park when you run into somebody. You know, I ran into somebody. One of my friends, Charlie, dude, he's like a brick wall. You never want to run into him. Like I ran into him, boom, just sent me flying, bro.
I get so paranoid when I'm at like Mayberry and I'm on the hips. I just warm up, dude, like a fat ollie across. Little kids are right there. I'm like, dude. It's either you or me, and I usually choose the child to take out.
That's happened.
One of the guests we had on the show, that's how me and him met. We collided head to head in a snake run in the bowl. Like we both came from the opposite side and just bam.
That's funny.
But now we're close friends, and it's crazy. That's how we met.
That's funny.
That's cool, man. Dream spot to skate.
Dream spot. If we're talking street spot, there's these like brick ramps in LA. It's always been my dream spot. It's like a planner. It looks
like little quarter pipe ones?
Yeah, they're like really steep quarter pipes.
That's the underground mall.
Mm-hmm. I've always wanted to go to that thing. It just looks so much fun.
Dude, those things are so hard to skate, but so fun.
Yeah, man, that's cool, man. That's a dream spot. Well, that's close by. Anywhere out of the country you would want to skate? Anywhere, even in the States?
Not really. I don't really have much. No, just any skate park, pretty much.
What about the Nude Bowl?
Nude Bowl?
It's a pool in the middle of the desert, dude.
I've always wanted to go to that one.
Dude, if you ever...
There's a pink motel, Volcom.
Oh, dude,
that one's really cool.
That one, I've always wanted to visit that spot.
Nah, I've always wanted to go to that. Nude Bowl would be a dream, though.
Dude, if you ever need the pin, let me know. I can get you. I have the exact location.
Yeah.
That's dope.
We actually got my truck stuck up there one night.
Yeah.
That's funny.
How about travel anywhere for a vacation?
Oh, I want to go to Bali.
Baldy?
Yeah.
If you need the pin for that too, I got you on that.
My friend, his uncle goes to Bali a lot. He goes out for like a month and just surfs there.
That's cool.
He knows all the locals.
Oh, Bali.
Yeah.
I thought I said Baldy.
Yeah, I knew that's what he said. I'm like, you got the pin for Bali.
Oh, never mind. Correction.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Bali. That's dope. That'll be a great vacation.
I've heard like it's really nice in the summer out there. You know, good food, good surf, and everything.
Yeah.
Where is that at? Is that Mali?
Bali. I think it's Indonesia.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Indonesia.
It's like part of Asia.
Oh, okay.
No clue, but
no,
other side of the world.
Because I think Bali, Indonesia, India, China, they're all part of Asia, the Asian continent.
All right. What about any dream sponsors?
If I were to ever get any dream sponsors, ever since I started skating, my dream was Volcom. Just because like surf, skate, and snow. It's like if you did all three, that'd be like the craziest video part ever.
Dude, honestly, that'd be a great idea.
Mm-hmm. I have one in mind. I want to be able to go film one day.
You know, you could probably do it all in one day in California.
No, yeah, that's what our goal is, to go. 3 of us go surf in the morning at like Huntington, and then go straight to Big Bear, and then like skate.
I heard that that's like something called like the California Challenge or something like that.
I
Like
heard that too.
like you run beach, mountain, desert, and then you do forest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
skating.
I don't know about that, but I heard that they call it rocket power because they do it all. Auto rocket, regular rocket.
Another one would be Vans. It's like the only shoe I can skate in. I've tried like Nike, Adidas, everything. It's just too bulky.
Okay.
Especially like Nike shoes, I can't feel the board.
Yeah.
Because how thick the bottom is.
Yeah.
So I only wear Vans. My favorite's high tops.
High tops?
I can't skate in lows. Ever since I broke my ankle.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
I've heard that a lot from people who break their ankles because I mean I've broken my ankles, but I've never transitioned to high tops. But
It's helped so much. There's been times where I should have broke my ankle. My high tops saved me like by a lot.
Like
I barely like sprained it.
it's like it stabilized you, right? Like almost like a ankle brace support, right?
Yeah, and I tied my shoes like all
That's
the
what I was
way.
gonna ask
Okay.
you. You tighten all the way.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, because me, I slip on my shoes. I don't really tie them on, you know? Like, they're not tight. Like, I have a homie that, like, shout out to Chris, man. That guy, when he's trying to trick, he's like, tighten his
I was going to the
laces,
last hole
like,
on my
ugh.
shoe too, make sure it's like super
You
tight.
know? I'm like, he's like, yeah, dude, I got it. I'm like, all right, dude, do your thing, man.
I mean, I get that too because you know sometimes I'll be skating and like I do the same thing. You know, I slip my shoes in,
Mm-hmm.
but when I'm like, all right, my shoes feel loose, so I gotta I'll tie them real quick and then I'm like, cool. And then they start getting loose again. I'm just like, God damn it!
Mm.
I have to put like a bowling knot or something on it.
There's a way to tie your shoes, like a certain way, you know, like, you know how they do the hoops and you go over? I think you're supposed to go under and through, right? Because
Yeah,
there's a certain way that it gets tighter.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
like,
know that.
yeah. Like, there's like,
Learn
you know how
something new.
some laces come that are like on nice shoes and they just won't stay tied, you know, 'cause
Yeah.
they're like a weird, different
They're,
kind of lace.
they're like super silky.
They're
and, like,
like,
so
they're like a weird, round, thick lace or something. So if you tie them that way, the bow's perfect and they stay tight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I learned that, dude. I was like, I've been always tying my shoes the wrong way. You know, I was like, damn.
That's
All
pretty
right.
cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, man.
So you're saying Volcom, Vans.
Volcom, Vans for sure. Boards. I don't really know like what board brands I like the most. I love like big nose, big tail. Kind of like even, and then like my smallest one goes like 8.5. I like 8.7 though a lot. It's so comfortable.
God damn, you guys all
You ever-
skate big ass boards.
I like.
Did you ever try the VX?
I broke those.
You broke the VX?
Snapped it.
Wow.
Same with this
So-
guy.
I snapped.
Santa Cruz ones they
Yeah.
got the big nose, big tail.
Yeah,
They're
I
steep.
I snapped it on a pop shove it down a four stair, and then a flight deck from Powell. I snapped it on a. My friend had this giant mini ramp in his backyard. Had a roll in and extension. I went off the extension into a disaster. Just snapped it.
Wow. All right. So VX.
I officially know 2 people that can snap fucking
I
unstable
stomped
boards.
everything. Like, really, I don't break boards just by like slamming it or just like every trick I do, it just stomped and smashed.
All right. Let's take a quick break, real quick.
All right.
And we're back.
And we're back, everybody. Yeah, and I still want to kind of what if you had a sponsor from Wheels, which ones would you choose?
Bones.
Bones
Only
all day,
bones.
right?
I don't ride anything. My friend had Ricta. They were like okay. I refuse to ride OJ. Those are like horrible. But like Bones is the perfect wheel. My Spitfire crumbled on me one time.
I get flat spots in
Spitfires?
Spitfires.
Same
Yeah, Bones is literally the perfect wheel. I've never gotten like what's it called, flat spots on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's how I was telling you right now, the X. Oh, I have the X97s, but then
Mhm.
there's one more level up, which is the X99s. But it's by far the best wheel I've skated, dude.
Mhm.
It's like a cruiser wheel mixed with a street wheel, and it just.
And I wanted to try those ones. I heard them talk about it at 88. I don't know what kind mine wheels are. I was gonna bring my board, but I forgot it under my bed this morning.
Okay.
But it's the Bones wheel that they're like gold and black. Like they have this little like design around the wheel. But I think it's the perfect like wheel I've ever used.
I think those might be it, because that's the same design I have on my wheels. It's like black, and then it has like little gold writing on it.
Possibly. I don't remember to be honest.
Yeah. All right. That's cool, man. And trucks that you use?
Only Indy.
Indies for life.
Yeah.
Independent.
I just like the way they feel. They slide really easy. They break in pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been wanting to, because I started with Venture, so I'm kind of curious in getting another pair of Ventures,
Mhm.
but I do love Indies.
Oh,
Yeah, they've been pretty much my favorite since I've gotten them.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Do you listen to music while you're skating?
Oh yeah.
You pop in the earbuds
Every time.
every time.
It's like weird skating without music, unless I have friends. But
right?
most of the time, I have my what's it called, my Beats in. My friends get mad because I have it max volume, so if people are trying to get my attention, I'm just like,
That's
I
this
don't,
guy over there.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I do the same thing, dude. I get into the zone, and then these dudes will be talking to me. I'll be like, "What? What?
Yeah.
My bad, dude. I'm just in the zone."
Yeah, man. Yeah, but yes, if I'm skating, yeah, I always have one at least, so I can hear what's going on. I need to hear if somebody's yelling at me to get the hell out of the way, or anything. Just even hear somebody coming at me. I want to be prepared.
When I have them in, I have like a good song playing. I just imagine myself when I'm trying to do something. I'm like, oh, I gotta do it like as if it was my ender. Just imagining the song to the trick.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I do the same thing. There's sometimes where I'm like, all right, I gotta repeat the song because I wanted to
I'll
hit.
keep it on repeat just until I get like it perfectly timed up.
Where you hit that one verse or that one part of the song where you're just like, this is where this trick fits in the song, so I need it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's cool, dude. What are you playing? What music? What are you bumping?
There's a variety. It depends what I'm feeling. Like some days I can play like punk music, then it can go to like random like trendy like rap or indie.
Okay.
A lot of Bob Marley starts playing randomly.
Nice.
That's right.
Yeah, I have like whatever. Honestly, what the day is like.
That's cool. That's cool. Do you just put it on like a playlist or like?
Yeah, I have a playlist for everything, dude. It's like bad.
That's cool.
Do you like corridos, salsa, cumbias, like Mexican music?
I mean, it's cool, but I've never listened to it really.
Do you ever get those days where you just like get like a weird song just stuck in your head? Like me yesterday, all day I was listening to that song that goes danger, danger, he's danger. Or a couple days before that I was listening, you put the lime in the coconut.
No, yeah, I have random things that I'm playing. I'm like, just keep playing it all day.
Right? And like sometimes it just puts you like in a really good mood.
Yeah, then I just like can't stop. I'm just like vibing all day.
Yeah. Definitely is the best feeling right there.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Just shout out to that because I mean, I said it and I say it all the time. Music's a cheat code to me to skate. Like you said, if I start skating and I'm like, why can't I do? I'm not listening to music right now. That's why I can't get this trick.
Usually when I'm doing something like crazy, I'll put in like I have a bowl playlist just for like all my like
pool skating.
Yeah, it's like all those like thrasher songs, like Suicidal. There's Misfits.
Right.
Yeah,
a whole bunch of stuff like that.
Just shit to get you like in that aggressive hardcore. I want to kill a bull.
And like if I eat it, I'm like, I got adrenaline rushing through my body. I'm just like pumped.
That's so right.
You're like straight like in like super hesh mode where you're just like I hope I take a heavy slam so I can get up and be like, let's hit it hard again.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. What's the hobbies that you have off the skateboard?
Other than skateboarding, I'm big on filmmaking and traveling. I just love making videos.
That's cool.
And like surfing and just exploring. It's my biggest thing I love to do.
Yeah, I know we were talking about it earlier when I was sitting here going through clips. You were telling me how you do like film and stuff for like your brother's football games and all that. And I was like, dude.
I just started filmmaking in, what's it called? May 1st was my first opportunity. It was at an artisan show in LA.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my buddy had this little business together. And he was the photographer and I was the videographer. We went and did it. And they invited us back to the next one. He couldn't make it. I made it. And then ever since that, I just had more opportunities come. That company that we first did is now going to fly me out to Miami this year.
That's so right.
To go do one of the other events. And then, like the football, I went to my brother's like scrimmage game, varsity game for La Habra.
Yeah.
Just like for fun. I was like, I just got a new lens. Let's try this out. I made an edit. Somehow, worst edit ever, dude. It blew up to 10K.
Wow.
Like, again, like we were talking about earlier, like the ones that don't look good blow up the most.
But do you feel like for me, like I've shot some stuff like judo, right? Mm-hmm. And they allowed me to like walk on the mat, come through, and I filmed it like I was filming skateboarding.
Yeah.
And so they never seen something like that before. They're like, wait, what the hell's going on here? This is different. They really liked it. Because it's not just a dad cam, like, from the sidelines. Yeah. Like, I was up in there. You seen the kids tossing kids over their shoulder. Like, it was so awesome. So, do you get to do stuff like that as well?
Like, I'm on the field every game there. Yeah. Sometimes I get in trouble. I'm not supposed to be, like, on the sideline, like, on the white of the football field. But I do it. I'm with all the players because I know all of them. They're my friends.
It is kind of like skater, dude. We don't
Well,
follow the rules.
Yeah.
I was about to say the same thing, you know, where it's like, I think it's that scary mentality where you're just like,
This
care
is
about the
a
rules.
shot.
I'm coming in for the best
Or
shot.
not.
But this is
all
a
about
shot.
the shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is the shot I need. This is where I need to be.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's so cool, man.
Mhm.
And Miami, dude.
I'm so excited for that
So,
one.
so you're going out there for the company or for the football?
For the company, for the artisan thing. Football, right now, there's nothing going on. My brother's on the 7-on team. I'm trying to score a spot with them.
Yeah.
And then we'd be going to... They have one this week coming up in Riverside. But, I mean, if they're not going to pay me, I'm not going to go.
Yeah.
Okay. But,
Right, your work's not for free, man.
Yeah, I've done enough work for, like, I know what my things
what
were.
your time is worth. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And where do you put these videos out at?
Usually, everything's on my Instagram. I got 2. I got my Tank, my personal account. I'll put, like, my stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have my own production company. It's called Lux Vision.
Okay.
And
Lux
all
Vision.
my work's on there. And I have a link on both my accounts to my website. I just posted up.
And you spell Lux.
It's LUX EVISION.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna check it out because you know I do my videography too. Maybe
Yeah, I
we
have a
can.
bunch of stuff on there. And I have a TikTok of that same Lux Vision. That's where I just started posting tutorials on how to use the camera and stuff. But
Well, what kind of camera are you using right now?
I've been using a Canon M50 Mark II for like the
Nice.
longest time now. But just the other day, Attican and Shane hooked me up with a brand new Sony A7 II
Ooh.
with
Shout out.
a nice lens. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
full frame instead of the little crop sensor I have.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm really excited because I just started playing with it. I'm like, this is beautiful.
You got that thing has so much freedom to like
Mhm.
widen
The
like,
colors are crazy.
Yeah.
Me and my friends all just went to what's it called, Laguna, and like just past Crystal Cove. There's this pirate tower behind a cliff.
I know what you're talking about. You come down the big steps.
Yeah,
and
and we went and checked that. We're all filming there. I was like, dude, this is beautiful.
Dude,
Yeah,
right?
cool.
On camera, everything just looks so crazy.
I like how crisp that camera looks. Like everything just looks like way so like realistic.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you like, I think it goes up to what like 8K, right? 8 or is it 4?
4K.
4K,
It's
yeah.
4K 120, like
Yeah.
it's highest.
Dude,
That's cool.
I need to get myself a computer that can actually even edit 4K because that's a lot of
That's what
memory.
I need. My MacBook's whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what. Yeah. I mean, that's what happens. Like sometimes you know you get. That's how you start building because little by little you get that. Now you got the camera.
Yeah.
So you're like, yeah. Now I need to update this thing, and then pretty soon you're gonna be like having equipment.
Yeah.
You know, like with this show, dude. We started off with one little camera. What's the camera you have?
Oh, the Rebel Canon T3i.
Yeah, we started with that, and now look at we're just
And I got a full like studio now.
we're trying, you know, we're trying to
Dude.
do the thing.
It was literally a T3i, a bunch of floodlights,
Mm-hmm.
and then the T3i would only record in 12-minute segments. So every 12 minutes we were
Aw.
like, all right, record again, record
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
a time we actually used that lamp too for light.
Oh,
For
yeah.
lighting.
We're still using it. It's all good. We got to keep it a little hood in here.
Yeah, keep it OG.
You know?
Don't forget where you came from.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
like it. It has its own like cool, unique vibe to it.
Yeah.
That's cool, yeah. We try to set it up, man. So little by little, you know, we're growing here.
Mm.
So, man, that's cool, dude. Shout out to what you're doing out there and keep up the good work, dude.
Thanks.
I have a quick like question, filmer to filmer. You know,
Yeah.
like, would you ever mess around with like old G cameras, or would you
Oh,
always
yeah.
stay, or would you stay just DSLRs all the time?
No, I refuse to use like a DSLR like mirrorless, but I've always wanted a camera like that.
Yeah.
Especially with filmmaking, I'm working on a couple personal like short films, so
Yeah.
I need some film cameras too and stuff like that. I have
Yeah.
like ideas because the certain style I can shoot, I'm like my brain's just flowing with like all these creative thoughts.
Dude,
That's cool.
that's why I love these cameras because like
Mhm.
you have so much control over like how to film the shot, the color.
Mhm.
You can change from blues to hot or from warm to cold and all that. I love
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah, man. That's cool, man. We got some good stuff.
Dude,
over
it's so crazy what like amazing what cameras could do, like so much things to mess around with, like even just photography or videography, like so much amazing things you could do if you know how to work the camera.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then put it out there to the world and show them, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like myself, I look up to like big, like old school directors. Like I don't know if you know who Stanley Kubrick is,
Mm.
dude. Like he's one of my favorite directors, like of all time, because he did so much with just film. That's
Mhm.
one thing I've always wanted to learn is how to film with the film camera,
Mm.
because I can only imagine how hard. Because you don't get the settings, you know, you don't get
Now
the
you
wide
got
balance.
the big ones,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I got a mini cinema rig right now.
Oh no way!
It's like About 12 pounds.
Fuck, yeah, those things are heavy, dude.
I carry especially when I go to football games, I'm just holding it with one arm. My arm's like pumped all night.
Oh, dude. I just did a 3-hour session with this camera yesterday, and I was telling these dudes, like, dude, my arm is killing me. Like, I cannot hold this camera anymore.
I know, it's heavy. I got a cage, the camera, I got the big white lens, I got a monitor, microphone, handle.
Oh, dude. It's a workout.
Yeah. Damn, dedication, though.
Yeah. You get used to it, though.
Yeah. You gotta, dude, and that's why you gotta get paid, man. You know what I'm saying? That's labor work right there.
And it's great how you said that. You know, you've learned what your time is worth. It's like so when you go to welding school, they do these tests on you where they'll make you do a weld, and they'll sit there and tell you, what do you think your time is worth for this? So like I feel like every trade should do that. Like, you just film this, you just film that. What do you think your time and money was worth, or like your time was worth for filming this good?
Right. Yeah. That's cool, man. That's. Is there anything else that you want to bring up that you do that maybe we don't know about that you want to promote or shout out?
I really do much. I do a lot of editing other than filming. I try to edit for people.
Okay.
So if people need editors, just DM me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
A lot of just traveling too. I love traveling.
You were telling me too. You do like a lot of flips. Like, you're like into all the flip stuff.
Okay. So I just started getting back into that stuff. But my friend has this pool. It's his grandma's house. It has like this ledge, and we were all just like flipping off of it one day. I was like, I'm gonna start practicing more. Every time we go, I just start doing crazier flips.
So crazy.
I want to take it too.
And you're afraid of heights, but you're
just a little bit
jumping off the roof. You know.
There's this we would go to Hobbies every year by the London Bridge, and like just over the bridge, like not even like 4 minutes away, is this park on the water. It's like this floating thing. It has a slide. Those like blobs you launch off of.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Trampolines. My goal is to like do a double flip off of it.
That'd be
but we
pretty
haven't
sick.
gone in like 2 years, so I'm like a little nervous just because it's like it's like 2 stories high.
Yeah, it's
straight
a good
in the
drop.
water, and I don't want to over rotate and just like smack.
Wow. Nope. Not for me.
Yeah.
My back's hurting thinking about it.
Well, you're even telling me you're going to that cliff in Azusa pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, my friends are planning to do this adventure to Azusa, and it has like a water slide made of like natural just rock and this water just dripping off and all that.
I'm gonna have to get with you off camera after that to get this pin, because
I don't have it yet, but I know people who have it, so I'm gonna get it from them.
So we'll stay in contact, because I spend a lot of time during the summer. We spend a lot of time camping up there, so it'd be maybe I can go up there and camp, or even meet up there and just have a good time. Yeah. Maybe you can show me some flips.
for the like a pool.
Oh, I'm not too sure. I think it's just like this like thing of water. It's like deep enough to flip off.
Jump.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds okay.
Hey, for the flips, I seen people doing like, you know how they do the cartwheel and then they do that flip and twist and then they land, or they're just standing right there and they do a backflip, or they get on like they step on the wall and they'll do a backflip. Do you do that too? Or
I haven't been able to do that yet. I'm like limited due to my knee because I had an injury when I was like. It was like 6th grade going into 7th. I shattered my knee.
I remember you were telling me about that.
Yeah, so I'm like limited to like things I can do, but I usually do everything in the water on trampolines.
Yeah, I seen on your Instagram you did like a flip at the beach.
Oh yeah, at Huntington, I just like the water came up and made the sand go up. That was like my first like ever front flip, just like on like just flat ground pretty much. I was like, I'm gonna just do it. I ran, I flipped. I was like, no way.
Yeah.
And then filmed me like 3 times and I got it.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Have you seen those dudes that do the I think that's called the death dives?
Oh, I love doing that. Dude.
They're
That's so
like,
much fun. You just like belly flop and you fold last second.
Like they run like squirrel style, just belly flopping, and then last minute they taco, and then they go in on like
One time I was at my friend's house trying to do that, and I did a 360 spun this way, and I just missed and slipped and just belly flopped so hard. It hurt so bad, but it was so funny.
Yeah,
those things hurt.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I back in the day we used to know people that had 2-story houses you could jump off into their pools, and then one day I seen some guy. He literally like this close to the edge of hitting his head because he slipped right at the last second, right when he was about to jump. Like his foot slipped, and he cleared it just enough not to hit his head on the edge. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this no more.
Like 2 years ago, my friend, she has a pool. We'd always go to everyone's like house because like most of my friends have pools, and her roof is right there. We just climbed up on the roof. Everyone jumped. I was like, I'm just gonna flip. Last second, I flipped. And to me, it didn't look like I was close to the coping, but everyone said I almost smacked the coping, and I jumped basically the whole pool, almost to the other side.
Fuck.
But I mean, I still did it.
Yeah.
So
Scary.
I have a story with that, like something like that, but with the belly flop. Because back when I was in high school, our high school used to have high dives. So
I've always wanted to do that.
dude, as skaters, like during the summer, our school would let us go swimming when it was too hot.
Mhm.
So as skaters, I remember we started going up on the high dive and like rolling our boards and like alling off into the high dive.
Mhm.
And then I remember this chick just went up there because she seen us doing that. She's just like, "Watch this!" Splat, belly flop, fucking sank, and we were just like. she came up redder than fucking cherry.
Ouch.
And we were just like, dude, I've never seen someone fucking belly flop that bad.
Yeah. No, stay away from that, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, but she didn't know to do the taco, I guess.
No.
Yeah. Man.
I think that's one thing I miss though. Like schools don't have the high dive anymore.
Hey, I was curious. How did you shatter your knee? You mentioned earlier.
Okay, so I played football a good amount of my life. Not a good amount, but like a couple years. And right before my third season, because the season before I kind of quit halfway through, and I just like wasn't gonna deal with that. But I was going back into it with all of my friends for our last like year in like Pop Warner football before high school.
Yeah.
And we had right before our first practice, we had a giant party at one of our friends' neighborhood like community pools and a diving board. And I was just trying to learn how to double front flip. And everyone was chilling that whole day. And I bounced up, and as I was coming down for that second mount, I don't really remember it because it happened so fast I kind of blacked out. I slipped, and my knee like blew out to the side. Everyone heard it, and I just remember like blacking out. And for a second, I was at the bottom of it. The pool's like 13 feet deep,
Yeah.
too. So I just see everything just start going black for a second. And then all I saw was last second was my best friend. He dove straight in to get me out, and he pulled me up out of the water. And I remember everyone just surrounding me. My knee's like purple. It's like you could see it in pieces.
Yeah.
It's like pushed up into my thigh. My patella just completely ripped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Went straight into surgery like 3 days later.
Yeah.
I was on a recovery. It was like 2 years, and that was like when I scootered too. So right after that, I went to Fullerton one time after all that was done. I was like, dude, I don't even think I could scooter anymore.
Damn.
And then that's when I picked up the board. And I was like, I can do this.
Do you still feel it right now or not? Like, when it gets cold or anything?
No, it's completely numb. The nerves are all gone.
Wow.
Like any screws or nothing or
Nope.
nothing? No, that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, he showed me the scar earlier. And I
Yeah,
was
the
like,
scar's
damn.
gnarly. It looks like
Dude.
a giant gummy worm.
I'm over here complaining about my meniscus, and then I saw that. I was like, yeah,
I want to
I'm
tattoo it. I think it'd be so funny to tattoo it.
Hey, check
You
it out. I got a tattoo and I got a scar that kind of split the tattoo.
right here over my Mickey's B. There's a scar right there too, and I got it tattooed over it.
We're
So I
all
was like,
scarred.
Yeah.
Skateboarding.
Yeah,
You
man.
gotta love it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. But I've seen some crazy tattooing that looks like actual like patchwork.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
you seen
oh,
that?
I've seen those.
I'm like,
Those-
wow, it really looks like someone put it like a patch right there, threaded in. Oh, whoop.
All right, what would you get tattooed?
Oh, I don't know yet.
You
I always
still
thought
don't-
a gummy worm would just be so funny because it's like
Yeah,
a
it's already-
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Well, before we get out of here, we always ask the guests a crazy question
Oh.
out of the bowl here. Got a few of them.
Raffle it up.
Let's see. Go with this one.
Alrighty.
Oh, I've always wanted this one. If you can start your own skate company, what's the name?
Okay.
I don't really know what I'd do. I feel like I'd want to go something like very minimal because I just like simple.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. I just kind of find I'd want to find a word with like a meaning.
Yeah.
Like and then, but I want it to sound catchy. Like like Supreme. Like everyone knows just because it has like that
Yeah.
branding name.
It's like
just
that.
naturally.
It's just that one word,
Yeah.
supreme.
Like I like cliche.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Or like that
word.
one skate shop, Unmodern.
Yeah.
Just like something simple like that. I wouldn't really know exactly what I want to name it, but
Yeah.
I'd definitely do something like that.
It'll definitely come to you if you ever do. It'll definitely come
Oh,
to
yeah.
you. One day you're just gonna be doing nothing, be like, there it is,
Yeah.
Eureka.
It's probably right there. It's probably like Lux or something
Yeah.
that you already use.
Dude, that one
you
took
know?
me forever to find.
No way.
Yeah, I was on like ChatGPT for like hours just trying to think of names,
Okay.
and then it took me like I think probably 3-4 days, and I was like, you know what, that one sounds like decent enough. I went through like over 800 names. Like, I'm just gonna stick with this one.
Dude, I'm actually just kind of going through like a little dilemma like that right now because also, you know, me and the homies are working on a project and I just hit them up yesterday. Do you guys want to be like a squad or a team? And I'm like, I'm just trying to come up with like, what are we going to call it? So I'm just like, but I want something that just, like you said, rolls off the tongue. It's just one simple thing that everyone's going to be like, that's it.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna rebrand mine. I have a couple names in mind. I might switch to.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, dude. You ever mess with any of the AI stuff?
Oh, all the time, dude. It's helped me make so much money.
Really?
I love doing it. It's literally like a cheat code to everything.
Okay, we're gonna have to show us after the show.
Yeah.
Of course. It helps me with everything I need to know.
We got another Kula because Kula said the same. The homie Art Kula, he said the same things.
Yeah, a lot of my friends and stuff say it's like cheating, like because I do homeschooling. My girlfriend's like, you don't even really do the work. I'm like, exactly. I'm like, I don't have to waste my time doing the work when I have it do it for me while I'm doing my own personal stuff to help me grow.
Yeah.
Yes. Duh.
I have another homie too. He does computer coding. Same things. All like I went to school for it, but everything. But ChatGPT. That's how I put it in, and it does the work for me, and I get paid fat for this. And I'm like, fuck, cheat code to life. ChatGPT.
Chat. What is it called?
ChatGPT.
GPT.
Yeah, I use it for everything. Filming. It helps me think of things that I like don't understand. Instead of looking it up, type in exactly what I'm looking for, and I just get the answer straight
That's
there.
cool, man.
That's amazing, man. Yeah, because we'll see if it helps us out over here for the show. That'd be awesome.
I think I'm still a little old school because I sit there and I go through an atlas and I'm like, let me look up what the atlas says, and then I'm over here talking about geography atlases.
Okay.
I'm in a thesaurus. There we go.
Thesaurus. All right. Anything else, guys, before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. All right. So, if you're making a movie, like a video, like a movie, a film, well, like what 5 actors would you pick out for your movie?
Anyone?
Anyone you can have. Anyone you can have.
Yeah, 5 actors.
That's a good one. It depends. I feel like my whole thing is I always wanted like a real horror movie. I've never found a horror movie that like genuinely scares me.
Okay.
So my goal is to make like a horror movie that like messes with your head. But I want the actor to be like perfect for like some. If I'm going for some dark vibes, I already know like I feel like Johnny Depp's just like perfect for like
Always.
really just like dark vibey movies.
He can play almost anybody. He's a good actor.
I could also show you some movies though. They're not American, but they're pretty gruesome.
What's it called too? Like any of those guys, like, if I want like those like fart humor movies, like Jonah Hill and all that.
Yeah, the A29 squad.
Yeah. I'm not too sure about who else, but
like Danny McBride, dude, that guy's just hilarious.
Yeah, I'm not too sure though. I like. There's so many people. It just like depends on like what exactly I'm going for.
What kind of project you're going for?
Yeah, but I wouldn't do basics like The Rock and all that. I wouldn't. I'm more for like those.
Stay away from Vin Diesel.
Yeah, I want those people who have like good acting and like I look for like the people who could really put out emotion. Like those scenes where like they need you to cry and they like make it like so real.
Like you actually like when you're watching the movie, you feel that same emotion, right?
Yeah, they went through like that stuff like that.
Dude,
like Tobey Maguire. I liked one of his movies I saw. I forgot what it was, but he put in so much emotion in one of those scenes. I'm like, dude, that's like a real actor right there.
That's cool.
Yeah, like, dude, I was watching this movie El Desierto on Netflix, bro. It's really good. It's about this immigrant that's crossing the border, but then he gets like into this mess, like like with all the other dudes, and then just like this white guy that's American that starts seeing them and starts killing them one by one, and you could just feel it, in the movie, like what they're going through, man. It's crazy, but I recommend it.
I was gonna say, I think I like what you're saying because I think filmmaking this day and age, me being a film enthusiast, because I went to school for film and all that, a lot of movies these days lack that where you can actually feel emotions of what you're seeing in the movie.
My biggest thing I noticed, like, because I'm big on like Marvel and Star Wars. Ever since Disney bought out, I don't like how that companies just like make a movie they hope you like instead of like you making a movie you would like.
Yes,
right.
That's my biggest thing. Like if I'm like my films I'm making, I'm making it because it's something I would watch, not something that I would want people to watch. If I'd watch it, then I know that group of people would enjoy the movie just as much as I love it.
Yeah.
It's like what you're saying is I'm gonna put something out that I like, and I know there's another group of people out there that likes the exact same thing as I do, and it will appreciate it and like cherish it because it's as a filmmaker, you learn to appreciate good movies. You like sit there and you're watching them, you're feeling the emotions.
Yeah.
Like I said, like that's why I'm a big Stanley Kubrick fan because he takes you through the roller coaster of emotions, and it's the same thing when I like certain video games. I like playing those video games that'll like tell you a good story, you feel things, you jump when you get scared, you're just like, oh shoot. Like I feel like those are movies too,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dude, that's cool.
You still need one more actor though. You got 4.
One more.
Listo.
Damn. If I just like pick someone random, I feel like I go with like Jason Momoa or Chris Hemsworth for sure too, just to give off like a masculine vibe for something like intense.
Jason Momoa.
Jason
Yeah.
Momoa was
He
Aquaman,
skates
right?
too. Yeah, he skates too, man.
I
Aquaman?
just watched the Aquaman movie the other day, and I was like, I didn't know the Aquaman movie was that good.
It's funny.
I haven't seen it yet. I wanted to watch it.
Dude,
It's funny.
It's on Netflix right now. So
Is it?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Funny scenes in it. So,
Yeah.
I'll check it
it's
out.
good.
I like so like I sat there and I watched it, and it kind of gave me like Indiana Jones, like Raiders of the Lost Ark vibes, but there was like I said, like we feel emotions and everything. Like it made me feel things,
Yeah.
Like I actually sat there and paid attention to it because usually I come home and I just put shit on in the background. I got distracted from what I was doing to watch the movie, and I was like, all right, so that's a good thing,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Yeah. One more question. Who would you like to see on the show next?
Show. Ooh. Okay. So there's a couple people I feel like it'd just be really cool, like Zach from Idiot. I know that would just be so fun to watch for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. He's invited to be on the show for sure.
And others, I feel like that one dude I was telling you guys earlier, his name's Fatboy Eric or Fatboy Skates, like one of those. He's really cool in person. I feel like he'd be really chill to have on. Really like, he has like a deep passion for skating. But yeah, Locals. You guys had Tony Willie yet or no?
No, we've been
I feel like
trying.
that'd be a really fun one.
Yeah, we've invited him on the show, but he said he wasn't ready.
No,
so,
yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
It's crazy what he just went through with falling off that building.
That was crazy, dude. I did not expect that. I was waiting for the footage to come out for so long. I was like, oh my! I was like, that's a beating.
Yeah, so you knew he was already hurt before that happened, before we all seen it.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I remember Jeff posting it. I just seen my best friend fall off a 3-story building.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, wow, dude.
He healed up pretty quick though. I mean,
pretty quick.
He's back at it.
He's blessed, man. We're all blessed.
I just think that shows the resilience that us as skateboarders have, because like I was just talking to a friend about it, how like if you watch professional sports, these dudes will like tweak an ankle and they'll take it like, well, I just tweaked my ankle and I can't skate. I can't play baseball for a year now. But then you see a skater's like, hey, I just fell off a 3-story roof. I'm back on it in 6 months.
Yeah.
Right.
It just shows, I feel like that just shows how resilient as humans we are and what we can actually take. And even yourself, like with your knee injury and the stuff you're still doing, I'm like, that's a lot of resilience,
Like with the sports too, how you're saying, there's a sport like, dude, a soccer player are the biggest actors or the athletes. Like you get touched, they're like, oh, and then they get back up once they mark the foul, they get back up like it's nothing. Or sometimes they're out of the game while all skaters take a slam and we're like, dude, let's get back up and try it again.
I have a saying sometimes for some homies that do that on the skateboard. I'll be like, hey, fool, you're acting like a soccer player right now. And I'll be like, stop it.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's a bunch of floppers out there. So,
Yeah.
we don't do that. I might kick the board out, but that's it.
Is that what it's called in soccer, a flopper?
Well, when you like in basketball, you flop like when you act like you got like fouled.
Oh, okay.
So that's, I don't know if they call it that in soccer.
Oh, I don't know. I was just asking because I don't know sports.
Yeah.
The only sport that's a real sport to me is skateboarding.
Squirt ball.
Skateboarding, snowboarding, surfing.
I love all the board sports. So much fun.
Yeah. You ever try anything like in the water? like waterboarding or anything like that? Like
I've done skimboarding.
Skimboarding.
Cut my foot open. That was probably one of the last times. So much fun, but you slam so hard, dude. I think that out of any sport, skimboarding hurts the most because it's just wet sand. You get caught.
Shit's like concrete, right?
I'd rather fall on the concrete than the sand because you're going so fast and you just stop and it's like downhill. Especially when you smack the sand and a wave just cancels that out. You just get folded right there on the spot.
So, yeah, water is nothing to mess with, man.
I love the water, dude. I feel like I
you gotta respect it for sure. Yeah.
We got our version of Aquaman here today.
yeah, for sure, man. Any questions, bro?
I'm gonna ask you one as like someone who's film to film. Like, do you have a favorite like director or someone who's inspired you like to like do the film work that you do? Like,
I don't really have like an inspiration just because I haven't found that yet. But there's one guy. Well, like, there's two that kind of just like their message and like inspired me. Like the one I was talking about, Stanley, how he said make something that you'd enjoy,
Right.
Yeah.
Because then everyone else would enjoy something you really put passion into.
Right.
And then another one was just for like creative work was the director of Avatar.
Yeah.
How he was saying how he got the movie idea from a dream, and I've had some like really trippy dreams. So I'm like, I just really want to turn that into a movie.
That's
Just
crazy.
because how crazy those dreams were. They were super simple. Like I could easily make it in my like house on my own.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, dude, it's like the same thing. Like what, like that crazy of a dream would for sure look so cool on film.
Definitely.
You ever wake up and write it down? Like whatever.
No, yeah, every dream, dude. I have a book. I'll draw it out too.
That's so crazy. I like that.
Well, I have one I'll tell you guys about. Something crazy. I did, or not how to dream, but I'm making this film. I got an idea randomly, but it's basically an alien abduction film without showing you any like physical abduction. It's just all like high
Right.
suspense.
Right.
Okay.
Kind of like with Jaws, without they scared you with never showing you the shark until the end of the movie. You just knew it was there somewhere.
Yeah, this one's like a little crazy. It's just like a one-person solo film, and I need I'm gonna like have one of my friends help me because I can't be outside and inside at the same time. But it's like everything's all dark. I have my hallway. It's like I'm the first door, and it's just kitchen and living room all open right there, and I have a big backyard.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just have it like this weird suspense where you don't see anything, but you see all the action happening.
And then you just put like some really high intense music to it,
Yeah,
so like
I
it just.
have like LED lights. I'm gonna have like flash really dimly just throughout the. I have a blackout curtain, so like that little bit of light peeking through,
Right.
would just make everything all trippy.
Hey, you gotta invite me to this premiere when it comes out, cause
I want to put it out. I feel like it'd be really cool. I got two that I might be able to find someone to help me with.
Okay.
Put it out in the theater.
Dude,
Okay.
if you ever need help, let me know, because I like working on projects like that, dude. It's
I'll definitely let you know. I got one that it's my biggest one, and it's a horror movie, but I need people for that and the right actors. I can't just do my friends anymore.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be down to act. Let me know.
Honestly,
Background.
he's a great horrible actor. If we need someone cheesy, we got cheesecakes right here.
Well, if you need a Mexican actor, I'm right here. Mexican actor,
They made some
skateboarder.
funny commercials, man.
When we get out of here, I'll show you. I'll show you some commercials we made over
Okay,
there. Some
sick.
funny ones.
Yeah. So, man, dude, it's been awesome.
No, it has.
Do you, anything else like you want to plug, like your channel again, your YouTube?
Just,
and
if
your
you guys ever want to see more content, I post a lot on my YouTube. Just Tank Michael. Do a bunch of my action stuff there. I've been mixing my storytelling and just like all the stuff we do with my friends on there. And then my Instagram, it's Tank.
Mhm.
And then Lux Vision. So if you guys ever want anything like production done, like photography, video, just slide me a DM or go on my website and just message me from there.
What's your website?
It's Tank Michael.
Tank Michael.
It's in my bio on my
Dope.
on my accounts.
On I know too. If I know any homies that need any work, I'm gonna shoot them your way.
Yeah.
Be like, hey,
appreciate
check the homie out, dude.
Yeah.
He'll get you.
I can pretty much do anything.
Yeah, I'll just send him your way and be like, hey, the homie can help you out.
That's so awesome, man. Anything else? Anybody want to shout out?
I would say shout out to Zach for putting me on here.
All right.
My girlfriend for always inspiring me to keep going. All my friends and family.
Dope.
And
dope.
you guys for having me on here, of course.
Oh, thank you very much. man.
Thank you for coming in, dude.
Dude, of
Like,
course, this is so much fun. I was so excited when I got the message last night.
That's so cool, man.
dude, like honestly, the conversation we had was just straight awesome. Like, and I like how we all connected too, especially.
Yeah.
Please go ahead and shout outs.
Yeah, I want to thank you for coming out. You know, shout out number one, God, and my family, my sponsors, Skateboarding, we're the Locals Sk8. Tank Michaels, when I first heard your name, Tank, I was like, wait, you don't really hear that name. So I'm really bad with names, but your name for sure is gonna click. I know Tank, you know, I know you and some other Tank, but Tank Michaels, thank you for coming down, and it was cool, like, you know, hearing what you do and your stories, and you know, keep going, man.
Thank you, I will.
Peralta?
Honestly, same I'm kind of be there on the same page. At least, so thank you for coming out, dude. I'm glad we got to vibe. It's cool to meet another dude like who appreciates film so much, because it's not too many people know how to, like, you know, appreciate a good film, appreciate this, or like actually take, like, say I'm like, I need this to be filmed this way, you know. So like, it's cool just to vibe with someone out like that, dude.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for coming on.
Of
It's
course.
cool meeting you. It was great meeting you.
It was great meeting all you guys too.
I know for sure we got to stay in touch.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. This was fun.
Yeah, and it's exactly what skateboarding does, man. And this is what the show's all about. You know, we get to know you off the board as well as, you know, we see clips a lot on the Instagram. So, you know, we want to get to know the person off the board as well. So again, dude, thank you for coming down and being part of the show, being part of the family here. And of course, I got to thank my team, always holding it down on the ones and twos.
Hell yeah, always.
Thank you very much. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Make sure to hit that like button. You already know what to do. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Tell a friend. Don't be bogarting the show to yourself. Please share it out. It really helps us out here. Again, follow us on the Instagram at We're the Locals Sk8. You can also email us at we'rethelocalsk8@gmail.com. I am OG Skate Show. Until next time, peace out, everybody.